Marina Bay Sands IR2 is the next chapter in Singapore's story of ambition. Designed by Moshi Safdie Architects, the same team behind the original three-tower landmark, this $8 billion expansion is one of the most complex projects ever attempted in the city-state. The official groundbreaking ceremony took place in July 2025, officiated by Singapore's Prime Minister. Completion is targeted for 2030, with an anticipated opening in 2031. From the first pile driven into the reclaimed land of Marina Bay, IR2 has pushed engineering to its limits. The site covers just 3 hectares, a fraction of the original resort's 15.5 hectares, leaving almost no room for error. Every crane placement, every delivery of materials must be choreographed around an already bustling waterfront. Future engineering milestones will include the topping out of a 55-story, 215-metre tower, rotated 45 degrees from the original trio to unlock panoramic views of both Marina Bay and the Singapore Strait. At its peak, the tower will host the Sky Loop, a 76,000 square foot rooftop structure conceived as overlapping boomerangs. Unlike the iconic Sky Park, it won't connect to the older towers, but stand alone as a new architectural icon, half facing the skyline, half facing the sea. The tower's twin wings integrate biophilic terraces, native tree species, and natural ventilation systems, part of Singapore's city in a garden vision. The design also went through a last-minute pivot. Originally, the hotel was meant to sit directly beside the existing towers. Instead, the team swapped its position with the planned arena, giving the new tower space to breathe and its own distinct identity. Inside, the resort shifts away from scale and toward exclusivity. The original 1,000 rooms have been cut to just 570 ultra-luxury suites, larger, more private, and designed for the world's wealthiest clientele. Guests will also find 200,000 square feet of convention space, an exclusive Sky gaming area, wellness sanctuaries, luxury boutiques, and fine dining. And then there's the 15,000-seat live entertainment arena, designed by Populous, the same firm behind some of the world's greatest stadiums and concert halls. This isn't an add-on. It's a purpose-built venue engineered for world-class acoustics and spectator experiences. But Singapore isn't the only Asian city redefining what a resort can be. Just across the sea, Japan is preparing its boldest gamble yet. A project that could transform its tourism industry or become one of the country's most expensive experiments. On the man-made island of Yumeshima, Japan is constructing its very first integrated resort, a nearly $9 billion project led by a joint venue between MGM Resorts International and Japan's Orix Corporation. The official groundbreaking took place in April 2025, and the resort is scheduled to open in autumn 2030. But building here isn't straightforward. The site is reclaimed land, meaning engineers must stabilize weak soils and design for seismic safety in one of the most earthquake-prone countries on Earth. As if that weren't enough, the island is also hosting Expo 2025. To avoid clashing with the World Fair, resort construction is being scaled back until the expo closes, creating a massive logistical puzzle as 2 mega-projects unfold side by side. Even before the resort opens, Osaka has invested heavily in infrastructure. A brand new metro station, Yumeshima Station, opened in early 2025, ensuring the resort is connected directly into one of the world's most efficient transit networks. When complete, the resort will feature 3 distinct hotels: MGM Osaka, MGM Villas, and Musi Hotel, with around 2,500 rooms spanning from ultra-exclusive villas to business and leisure accommodation. A looping central promenade will tie together luxury retail, restaurants, MICE facilities, and entertainment venues, creating a seamless guest experience. At the heart of the project is Japan's first casino. Although capped at just 3% of the resort's floor area under strict national law, it's still immense. Expected to host 470 table games and 6,400 slot machines. For a country that has long resisted casinos, this is a cultural milestone as much as an economic one. The resort's design blends modern glass architecture with traditional Japanese influences, rooftop gardens, koi ponds, and origami-inspired forms that root the project in its cultural context. From Japan's gamble in Osaka, the race now shifts to Europe, where, for the very first time, an integrated resort is rising. On the Athenian Riviera, just miles from the Parthenon, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Athens is under construction. It's being developed through a 30-year concession granted by the Greek state, led by Hard Rock International, 51%, and GEK Turner Group, 49%. At more than €1.5 billion, it's one of the largest private investments in modern Greece. The project officially broke ground in January 2025, with an expected opening in 2027. Thousands of workers are shaping what will become not only Europe's first integrated resort of its kind, but also Greece's first true high-rise building. At 200 meters, the tower will be the tallest in Athens, engineered with advanced seismic and wind systems to withstand the region's conditions. But the resort isn't just a standalone tower. It's a centerpiece of the Ellinikon, Europe's largest urban regeneration project, which is transforming Athens' former international airport into a new smart city of parks, residences, and a reimagined coastline. Architecturally, the design is led by Gensler and takes direct inspiration from Greece. The tower's sweeping form references waves, sails, and lighthouses, intended to be a modern landmark for the capital. Its orientation follows a deliberate triangle of views, aligning sightlines toward the Acropolis, the Aegean Sea, and Mount Hymettus. The complex will host 1,100 rooms and suites, a 15,000 square meter casino with 200 tables and 2,000 gaming machines, and the highest rooftop terrace in Athens, complete with a pool, bar, and 360-degree views. Dining will include 15 restaurants, while nearly 205,000 square meters of green space, gardens, terraces, and water features are designed to soften the impact of this massive new landmark. Behind the futuristic facade lies equally innovative engineering. Its curved exterior wall system required custom solutions, including a monorail system hidden within the facade for window cleaning and maintenance. For a city that has long struggled to balance modern growth with historic preservation, this project is both a technical and cultural milestone. Hard Rock's leadership has described it as a development that will change the way we perceive entertainment in Greece. For a country more often associated with ruins and heritage, this €1.5 billion resort represents a new identity, one of modern luxury, global tourism, and architectural ambition. When it opens in 2027, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Athens will stand as continental Europe's first integrated resort, setting a new standard for the region and placing Greece firmly on the global luxury tourism map. Now the race jumps across the Pacific to the Philippines. Here, on the shores of Manila Bay, a $1.25 billion project is rising, one that will complete the Entertainment City Master Plan and stake the Philippines' claim in the global mega-resort race. Originally spearheaded by SunTrust Resort Holdings, the project faced financial strain. But in September 2025, a major shift occurred. Control passed to Travelers International Hotel Group, led by billionaire Andrew Tan, who injected an additional $450 million to drive the project to completion. SunTrust now holds only a 20% minority stake. Construction is about 70% complete. The main structural frame and facade are finished, with crews now focusing on interior fit-outs, landscaping, and testing of critical systems. To manage risk, developers have announced a phased opening, with the hotel and casino slated for Q3 2026 and full completion targeted for 2027. The resort will be more than a single tower. Plans call for over 2,500 rooms across 3 international hotel brands, supported by a luxury lifestyle mall, residential towers, and entertainment venues, creating a genuine city within a city. One of the most ambitious features is the creation of a dedicated theatre district. Anchored by the Apollo Theatre and a Grand Opera House, this cluster of venues will turn Westside City into a cultural hub, setting it apart from competitors focused mainly on gaming. Of course, the casino remains central. As the fourth and final mega-resort in Entertainment City, Westside will join Solaire, City of Dreams Manila, and Arcada Manila, but aims to distinguish itself as the upscale counterpart, positioned for a more premium market segment. Architecturally, the vision is one of grandeur and global competitiveness. The developers have openly benchmarked the resort against icons like Marina Bay Sands in Singapore and leading Macau properties, aiming for international appeal. For Tan, this project is also personal. Through his conglomerate, Alliance Global, he's already made bets on everything from real estate to McDonald's Philippines to the world's largest brandy maker, Emperador. Westside City is his latest gamble, a stake in the future of Philippine tourism. When it opens, the resort will not only redefine Manila's skyline, but cement the Philippines as a serious contender in the global integrated resort industry. From the bustling streets of Manila, the journey now moves west to one of the most ambitious tourism developments on Earth. In the Al Waj Lagoon along Saudi Arabia's Red Sea coast, a futuristic resort has already opened its doors, but it's only the beginning. Shibara is the first ultra-luxury retreat to launch under the vast Red Sea project, a development still years away from full completion. Shibara is unlike any resort in the world. Its 73 stainless steel orb-shaped villas, 38 floating over water and 35 on the beach, were not built here at all. To protect fragile coral reefs, every villa was fully prefabricated in the UAE, shipped across the sea, and lifted into place like plug-and-play super yachts. The first installment took 9 hours. By the end, engineers had perfected the process, dropping the final villa in under 2. The overwater villas rest on a light-touch foundation, a cantilevered system supported by slender concrete piles that touch only a few square meters of seabed. From a distance, they appear to hover weightlessly above the lagoon. Power and water are generated entirely on site. A dedicated solar farm with 11,000 panels and a solar-powered desalination plant makes Shibara a 100% off-grid resort, reinforced by a zero-waste to landfill policy. Architecturally, the design by Killer Design was inspired by pearls and bubbles. From above, the resort resembles a string of pearls scattered across turquoise water. The mirror-polished steel shells reflect sky and sea, dematerializing into the landscape and shifting appearance with every change of light. Inside, the villas follow a style described as naturalistic futurism. Domed ceilings, curved walls, and custom furniture designed to match their sculptural form. Guests arrive by a 30-minute seaplane or a 45-minute boat ride from the new Red Sea International Airport and pay upwards of €3,000 per night for the experience. 5 signature restaurants, wellness centers, and infinity pools cater to a clientele seeking both luxury and sustainability. But Shibara is just one piece of a vastly larger puzzle. The Red Sea project is a national flagship for Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, aiming to diversify its economy beyond oil. It's being developed in multiple phases. Phase 1 through 2025, 16 luxury hotels including Six Senses Southern Dunes, the St. Regis Red Sea, and Shibara. By late 2025, several are already open, with the rest nearing completion on Shura Island, the main hub. Infrastructure like the Red Sea International Airport and Marina are also coming online. Full build-out by 2030. The master plan calls for 50 resorts, 8,000 hotel rooms, and over 1,000 residential properties across 22 islands and 6 inland sites, plus golf courses, luxury marinas, and cultural venues. Shibara is the showpiece of this first phase, designed to send a signal that Saudi Arabia can merge hyper-luxury with environmental regeneration. It has already been recognized by Time magazine as one of the world's greatest places 2025, a symbol of how far the project has come and how much further it still plans to go. Our journey now comes full circle, back to Las Vegas, the birthplace of the integrated resort. Here, one of the Strip's most famous landmarks is disappearing to make way for a bold new icon. The Mirage, with its beloved volcano, has closed its doors. In its place, a new flagship is rising, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. Construction began on July 18, 2024, less than 24 hours after the Mirage officially shut down. The transformation will cost more than $1 billion, with an opening targeted for the fourth quarter of 2027. At its center is an engineering and architectural statement, the Guitar Hotel Las Vegas. Standing nearly 700 feet tall, this 600-room tower will be one of the tallest structures on the Strip. Its curved body and long, thin neck create unique challenges, requiring a precisely engineered concrete core and intricate steelwork to handle wind loads and still carve out functional suites inside an unconventional shape. The design is intentional. The guitar isn't modeled after any single brand like a Gibson or a Fender. It's a generic guitar by design, honoring Hard Rock's ties to all manufacturers while sidestepping legal hurdles. As of late 2025, the Mirage's volcano has been demolished, pilings for the guitar tower are complete, and crews are forming the curved base of the structure. Meanwhile, the existing hotel wings are being gutted and stripped in preparation for full renovation. When complete, the new resort will more than double the Mirage's original casino floor, expanding from 94,000 to 174,000 square feet, with over 2,000 slot machines and 200 table games. True to the Hard Rock brand, live music will be central, with multiple venues designed for concerts and festivals. But this transformation is also symbolic. By demolishing the volcano and ending attractions like Siegfried and Roy's Secret Garden and Dolphin Habitat, Hard Rock is closing the book on a past era of themed Las Vegas resorts and ushering in a new one defined by global brands, architectural icons, and immersive experiences. Hard Rock executives say they're so confident in this project that they've expanded its scope even during construction, a bold move at a time when other Vegas developments are shrinking or stalling. When the Guitar Hotel lights up the Strip in 2027, it won't just be another addition to Las Vegas. It will be a beacon visible across the valley, a rock and roll symbol of how the integrated resort concept has evolved from its origins here in Nevada to Asia, Europe, and beyond. Would you be more excited to stay inside the guitar tower itself, catch a concert, or test your luck on the brand new casino floor? The race to build the world's next mega resorts is on. From guitar-shaped towers to floating villas, these projects are rewriting what a destination can be. They'll change skylines, attract millions of visitors, and set new standards for tourism. So which one would you check into first? The Skyloop in Singapore, Osaka's first mega resort, Athens' record-breaking tower, Manila's entertainment hub, or Saudi Arabia's floating orbs? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more MegaBuild stories. See you in the next one.